Apple cider vinegar has long been touted for its health benefits, but there is such a thing as too much. Hey there viewers, and welcome back to another Bestie video. Apple cider vinegar is thought of as a miracle cure for almost everything. From using it in DIY face masks to taking health shots for weight loss. It's got a lot going for it. However, moderation is key. Sure, ACV offers numerous health benefits, but too much can lead to side effects and may even interfere with certain medical conditions. Having garnered the status of a superfood, there are some side effects you should be aware of. What makes ACV too good to be true? Does it lead to tooth decay? What about uncomfortable bloating? Is stomach irritation one of its side effects? In today's video, we'll be talking about the various side effects of too much apple cider vinegar. So stay tuned to the end to find out about all of it. Number 1. Stomach problems. It's difficult to imagine ACV being the reason behind stomach problems, especially when it has been used as a remedy for a variety of ailments. Some people may experience stomach issues like diarrhea if they drink too much of it undiluted. This is because apple cider is made by fermenting the sugar in apples that creates acetic acid. This acid is responsible for the pungent smell and tangy taste. Some people find it difficult to digest this acid, which may lead to irritable bowel syndrome or celiac disease. If you've been experiencing stomach issues after adding ACV to your diet, then maybe it's not for you. What's the one home remedy you swear by for curing stomach problems? Share your ideas in the comment section. Number 2. Gastrointestinal issues. For years, people have been relying on ACV for getting rid of bloating, gas, and other gastrointestinal issues. However, there's no proof that it works. Many of these claims are either exaggerated or just plain false. In this case, ACV actually impairs the gastric emptying rather than speeding up the process. When this happens, the body takes longer to empty out, worsening the symptoms of gas and bloating. Don't worry, this doesn't happen to everyone. You can still enjoy your share of ACV if you're not already dealing with gastrointestinal issues. Number 3. Tooth decay. Looking to keep your pearly whites safe? Too much ACV can be your mouth's worst enemy, especially if you have it undiluted. It shouldn't come as a surprise because ACV is highly acidic in nature, and drinking too much will lead to tooth erosion and cavities. You want to avoid tooth enamel erosion as much as possible because there's nothing you can do to reverse it. It's not just ACV. Citrus fruits can also affect tooth enamel, making your mouth susceptible to oral sensitivity. Number 4. Nausea. Contrary to popular belief, apple cider vinegar will not cure acid reflux. Think of it like this. How can acid cure acidity? Instead of providing relief through gastric emptying, it slows down the process, making you feel queasy. There's no research that indicates ACV leads to acidity relief. There have been studies suggesting that the natural appetite suppressant quality of ACV leads to significantly higher feeling of nausea. Another reason can also be the fact that apple cider vinegar causes irritation in the throat, making you feel like throwing up. Number 5. Uncomfortable bloating. One of the most popular claims of ACV is that drinking 1 tablespoon with a glass of warm water will cure digestion issues and treat bloating. Sadly, there's no scientific evidence backing this claim. Bloating occurs when you eat too much too fast and eat foods that your body finds difficult to digest. This causes the gas to accumulate in the stomach and intestines, which not only feels uncomfortable, but also creates a bulge in your tummy area. Because ACV delays stomach emptying, triggering a feeling of fullness, it causes serious bloating, gas, and nausea. Number 6. Lowered potassium levels. Why is potassium important, you ask? Potassium helps your nerves function properly and enables muscles to contract. You can say it's the reason for your beating heart. Consistently drinking lots of apple cider vinegar may lead to a drop in potassium levels. Too much of a drop may lead to cardiac arrest or heart failure and other blood abnormalities. Low potassium levels cause fatigue, weakness, and muscle cramps. Before getting another bottle of ACV, keep in mind that high acid levels in the body cause bone loss and lead to osteoporosis. Number 7. Skin irritation and bumps. ACV is popularly used topically as a solution for acne, skin rashes, and other abrasions. So this one may come as a bit of a shocker to you. Overusing apple cider vinegar topically can cause skin burns. Even if you're attempting to get rid of skin infection, applying too much ACV on the infected area will worsen the situation by causing chemical burns. Reason being the high acid levels of ACV. One simple way to avoid this is to consult a dermatologist first, since everyone's skin and sensitivity levels are different. Before we move forward, are you looking for a skin glow-up minus the chemicals? Willing to switch up your diet? Check out 12 foods that make your skin glow. Now let's get back to the various side effects of too much apple cider vinegar. Number 8. Can interfere with certain medication. We've already discussed how apple cider vinegar can lead to gastrointestinal problems caused by the delaying of stomach emptying. This is particularly bad news for people who take regular medication, especially for high blood pressure, diuretic medications, insulin, and laxatives. Certain medications need to pass through the body after being absorbed within a particular time frame, so excessive ACV will interfere with the normal processing of these medicines. Talk to your doctor if you're concerned. Number 9. Changes in bowel movements. Apple cider vinegar is made from fermented apples, with the core ingredient being pectin. Pectin turns into a gelling agent and promotes the growth of good bacteria, which is necessary for good digestion and reducing inflammation. That sounds amazing, right? Wrong. When you have too much ACV, you could start experiencing diarrhea. This happens because the ingredients of ACV pulls the water into the bowels, causing a need to go. The unpleasant bathroom experience can wait if you go easy on the ACV. Number 10. Increased risk of hypoglycemia. You may have heard that apple cider vinegar is helpful to people suffering from diabetes. However, there are no significant studies saying it's good for diabetics. One thing is for sure, if you're looking for ways to deal with type 1 diabetes, then it would be better to approach ACV with caution. The slow gastric emptying of the stomach has yet again proven to be a major drawback. This delay in emptying the stomach makes it difficult to control blood sugar levels, leading to more low blood sugar episodes. Tips for safe usage of ACV. If you want to reap the health benefits of ACV, then you gotta learn how to do it right. To start off, there's no universally agreed upon amount of ACV you should be taking, but that doesn't mean you can have any amount you like. Because just like ice cream, too much ACV is also harmful for your health. Although relatively safe for consumption to many, some people do experience side effects. These tips will help you get the best of ACV. The recommended amount of ACV is just 1 or 2 tablespoons before or with meals, not on an empty stomach. Tooth decay triggered by ACV can be prevented if you either drink it through a straw, protecting your teeth, or rinse your mouth out after drinking. In case you are already dealing with gastro issues, then try avoiding ACV altogether, or limit it to just 1 tablespoon diluted into water or as a salad dressing. Be aware of allergic reactions to any of the elements found in apple cider. Although rare, be on the lookout and discuss it with your doctor. A rule of thumb when it comes to drinking ACV is always drink it diluted. Otherwise, it can cause stomach and throat irritation. If using it topically, then make sure to reduce the amount of time it touches your skin, because at the end of the day, it contains acetic acid, which can cause serious burns if exposed to for too long. Other than drinking it or applying it as a remedy for acne, did you know that ACV makes for a great detergent, prevents your pets from getting fleas, and even acts as a natural deodorant? Looking for more ways to add ACV in your diet without side effects? Get creative in the kitchen by adding a tablespoon in your meals. This could be in the form of mayonnaise, dressing, or any way you like. There's no doubt that ACV is a great health supplement. It soothes inflammation, fights harmful free radicals, protects against heart disease, and so much more. Almost every day, another benefit of ACV pops up. If you want to learn more about the wonders of ACV, then check out these important health benefits of apple cider vinegar, or things you should never do while taking apple cider vinegar. Be sure to watch both of these videos to learn everything you need to know about ACV. What has your experience been with apple cider vinegar? Share your views in the comments below.